Good morning, guys. So we're back on the 5690, of course. So here's where I'm at. Okay, the 3039 for the V6 is too close to get the 5690 and the Max 6 ES, the G2 in there. This Max 6 G2 combo 5690. Okay, the current ESC plate, the 3039, the holes for the Max 6 are too close. I was able to get an 1/8 inch out of it, and you can see it's going to be tight. It's right up. I'm trying to get you guys in here so you can see it's right up against the servo mount, but it fits. So, but in order to get this little wire holder, which you're definitely going to need, you're going to be limited to a 30 spur, or a 30 pinion rather. Okay, we do have clearance. It ain't much, but it's clearance. I'm going to strongly recommend that you notch your shaft for your pinion if we're going to put this on, so that your pinion can't slide off and damage your ESC or the wires or whatever. I mean, it's there on a 30 pinion. You know, you got room. I'm trying to show you guys real close up. You got room. And you can get, well, I just got that sitting there, so it fell off. And there is room. Oh, oh, look, I got it all locked up. I'm gonna have to put the thing down. And, oh, there it goes. So there is room. I'm gonna show you the way this comes off. I've got my flat pointed down. Now it does rub coming off. Oh, you can see it just barely rubs that sensor wire when it's coming off. Because I got to get this thing out of here. I got to try it one-handed too, huh? All right, so we're there. We're there, though. We are right there. This is going to work, and everything's going to be just fine. It's a lot easier to do two-handed, of course, but it does make it past it. Now, I was able to get a 35 on there. The problem is when you go up to, it was actually a 33. And you can go to a 35, I believe. Here, let's get up on the, now that you guys have seen this up close, let's get up on the stand and let's, and I'll be able to, you know, zoom in on the, when I edit the video. Where are we at? Right about there? Yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, because I just zoom in. Okay, so I need my hands, and I should have done the hat cam, but I wanted you guys to make sure you guys could see what I was seeing on there. And you see, you just pull your wire out of the way. It's a little bit smoother, and not rubbing and stuff. But like I was saying, let's go with a 35, because I believe 35 was my maximum recommended with the 4990. So, and you're gonna have to reverse your gear. You don't have a choice. So, as you can see, you can put a 35 on, but you can't use this little doodad. And I'm going to strongly recommend that you don't go over 30 and that you use this little doodad on that ESC plate. Oh, I printed a new ESC plate with the shifted holes last night. This one's also going to accommodate the Cobra 6, because Kenny just got the Cobra 6. And I sent him a copy of it, and he's test fitting it for me to make sure it fits, because A-Main's already sold out. Anyway, so I'm going to strongly recommend you use this, because you don't want to, I would strongly recommend that you use this little doodad to hold your wires. Very nice little upgrade that ARRMA did a couple of versions back. I'm going to strongly recommend you don't go over 30, but if you do, you know, you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do with those wires, because 32 or a 33 is going to, 32 rather, 32? 33 is going to rub on this, on this face. And you don't want that gear rubbing through there and getting your wires. I mean, I'm sure you can figure something out, you know, maybe route the wire with a zip tie onto your side guard or something like that, maybe pop a couple of holes in your side guard, but you got to get those wires away from that gear, because that could go real bad real quick. Anyway, we're looking good though. I mean, you know, we're still going to be limited by the by the angle of the chassis back here with the 5690. That may be even more limiting on the stock chassis because you're going to want to run bigger gears because you got so much more torque with this 5690. But she's looking good, and I'm going to go ahead and make one of these. I'm going to go ahead and make the new Rev V 3039 as soon as I get confirmation from Kenny that the Cobra 6 fits. So shout out to DuRC for all your help getting this new ESC plate developed. If you don't follow and subscribe to him, he's got the best tech YouTube channel in the world for RC, guaranteed. If you ain't subscribed to him, watch a video. I guarantee you'll be subscribed if you like technical stuff. Anyway, let's get to it. Good morning, guys. So the Cobra 6s are out of stock at A-Main, and I've got the big block kit for the ARRMA 6S pretty much done. But they just released the Cobra 6, and we ran into a little problem when we were working with Kenny, and it turns out I can only get the Cobra 6 on the Rev B plate this way because I don't physically have the ESC. It's very similar to this. I think it's probably in the same case. But until I get the ESC, I'm not going to be able to have the Cobra 6 on this truck, on this Rev B ESC, any other way than this, with the wires coming all the way over. So be aware of that. It will fit the Cobra 6, and I am going to update the listing, and it'll be okay if your wires will reach from your motor to here. If not, we're just going to have to hang tight until A-Main or somebody gets these things back in stock so that I can buy one and do an actual fit up, because I can't verify actual fitment unless it's in my hand. Because I'm almost wondering if I can turn the sucker that way. I think it's going to hit the thing, but see, the hole pattern doesn't line up. I can only get the hole pattern to line up in two places, and they're both down here on this lower corner. So for now, the Cobra 6 will only fit on the Rev B this way, and that's just how it is. That's all I can do until I get it physically in my hand. I know you've been waiting on it, and she's finally here. The big block kit for the ARRMA 6S line, baby. We had to develop a new ESC plate for it and a new rear support, but she is ready. She's going to be available on the site. So come on down to www.m2cracing.net and get you some now.